At
out there.
least.
Please say what
Put
you
it
want.
out there.
Release the
Put it out
body cam
there.
if you were there serving the community. Release the
Our
body cam.
officers were on scene.
Release
Why
the
weren't
body
you?
cam.
Officers that showed up and then they left.
Because we respond, then we cannot
That's
do
a terrible
that
response.
because of the Trust Act. Now, I
There
know
is
that's
not
that's
trust
not-
act.
Now she wanna.
I'm not gonna see this. This does that.
All right, guys, I don't know.
Okay, so
This is
here's
our
the
council.
thing. I'm more than happy to answer any questions to meet with anyone.
There is,
Right now, this is not.
You have enough time
If you
to make
just
more
want to
podcasts?
yell,
Make
if
enough
you
time
guys
for
are
it.
upset, I understand.
I need
I
1 minute.
understand,
I'm
and that's why
outside looking in.
Listen, I
That's a
understand.
terrible
There is so
responsibility for
many,
leadership.
well, I will tell you this, the officers did, in my opinion, the Elgin police
That's not-
officers.
What they do?
are in a-
What did they
I'm
do?
outside and responded more better than
I
you
understand,
are
sir,
right
sir. They are.
This little girl, 12 years old, did so much better.
They're
So much better.
We have taken police reports, we have worked with the King County State's Attorney. They are looking at the reports for any type of criminal charges. We've contacted people to see if there's anything else. We've established, if you want to give us more video, we're doing that. The Trust Act does not allow us to do some things that is frustrating to the
No, no, no,
community.
just-
Just let me, hear me out.
Don't hear
That
her
does not mean that we don't care, that we can't. There are certain things that we can and cannot do. I
has
understand the
protection.
frustration.
She has
We,
protection, though.
yes, but when we are there and these things are happening, they're not happening
She
when we're
called
there.
911.
We came and
She-
assisted,
she
gave
called
medical
911.
attention,
he just walked away.
came and gave medical attention.
Absolutely not.
So we
I asked him
did.
to.
No, you didn't.
Exactly, to
We did.
document
First of all,
it
you are perverting what the Trust Act says.
Okay,
There
that's
is
your
not,
opinion.
no, I'm an
That's your
attorney
opinion.
and I know it, and you know how I also know it? The Evanston Police
Ma'am,
Department has
ma'am,
8
if you just wanna
directives.
yell at me, I'll stand
Absolutely,
here and just-
fantastic.
just
Let me
laugh.
yell at you.
Please do.
The chief of police in the city of Evanston, who was awarded the 2025 Chief Award for this year, was given 8 directives by the city of Evanston. And that came from their city attorney, their mayor, and their other city council people. They took the time to actually read the act. And they require, like the act does, while it prohibits from assisting federal immigration enforcement, it does not prohibit, and it has never prohibited the police to abandon nearly 50,000 residents here. It does not prohibit police presence. It does not prohibit police response. It does not prohibit police protection, and it does not prohibit police documentation, which means in Evanston and in a number of other cities, the police do go. They don't interfere.
You did it.
You absolutely do not.
We did it
Fantastic.
within the law. We did.
Provide us with
Not within the
footage
law.
of what you guys
You
witnessed.
absolutely have not.
All the rocks that were supposedly
Listen,
thrown. All the bricks that were supposedly thrown.
The law.
Show that footage of all the rocks and bricks being thrown.
Okay, I will sit here and listen to your frustrations as long as you guys want. Absolutely. I've explained.
We
what
want
we've
you to
done.
learn the
I gave
law.
Comments. I'm more than happy to meet.
You
with
want to
anyone.
enforce whatever law you
I'm more
want.
than happy
Yes.
to meet with
It's not the
anyone,
law.
only one-on-one. Anything that you guys want me to hear, I will hear it.
Protect
I
and defend of
understand.
Jason Lenz.
Chief, may I?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Very
There goes
simply,
Mo.
Gary Davis, you were here. I was your son to speak before. No disrespect. I just want to be very honest with everyone in this room, as well as law enforcement. You all need to look at what happens historically in these situations when federal agents come into a city and they're not welcome. Okay? You guys need to wake up to the fact that this is a lot further down the road in fascism than you think. These ICE agents are here to kill and hunt and kidnap and rape and pillage. There was a woman in your community, right, who was pregnant with a knee in the back and then drug across the ground. Where is the compassion? Where is the statement about that, right?
Humanity.
So what I'm trying to say
What
is
is the charges?
historically, right? In all contexts, I would suggest looking at Portland, Oregon. What happens when the city does not respond and the people are forced to defend themselves? You guys, your city, your town, all of Chicago and the Chicagoland area is under an invasion by an occupying force who is using weapons of war on your citizens. You can't use tear gas and these kind of munitions, chemical weapons in war, but for some reason, guys, some of you served, I know you know this, you guys know this, they're violating the Geneva Convention, they're violating all kinds of international law. So what I'm saying is, you guys gotta wake up to the fact of where we're at.
Right.
Okay? This Republican Party, this fucking administration, it does not plan to fail. They are going all the way.
Right.
They are going to do everything they can to subjugate and eradicate a group of people who don't fucking deserve it.
And our community
So
will be speaking
what I'm
up.
saying is, what I'm trying to communicate is, if you love your children, you will do something more than what you're doing before it's too late.
You will follow
Yes,
the
Chief.
law.
Thank you.
Not the law you interpret.
Thank you, Mo.
Okay, is there anyone else that wants to say anything to me? What I would ask, if please, I understand the frustration. I gave comments earlier. Anyone that, I will stay here, anyone that wants to set up a call with me, meet with me, I'll meet with a smaller group, whatever you guys need to explain some of these things in a lot of detail. It's not as simple as a 2-minute conversation. But I would ask that for the process for the city council meeting to continue, that if we could please allow the city council to do their business. I'm more than happy to meet with people, meet, phone calls, anything. I have business cards. I'm more than happy to do that. So I would ask though, can we have the city council come back here so can they conduct their business? Is there anybody that wants to say anything else to me, wants to?
Do your job.
Right.
Come right.
Stop lying.
So
Come
based on
right.
the information tonight, we will be connecting with the city of Evanston to learn from them
I will
potentially.
call the Evanston Police Chief and see what's happening and find out what happened, what the facts are. Absolutely, I have no problem doing
Because
that.
sending three officers, right, knowing the history, is that really help?
Yeah, I will absolutely make a phone call. That is
And meet
absolutely.
with
And
them
I will
and
see what the
follow up
information
and
is
take
and
different action.
understood. I will make a phone call and see what they're doing, understand, again, the facts, make sure that what it is accurate. I need to have a conversation with the police chief. So, more problems to do. I have no issue with that.
Historically, this doesn't end well.
I understand.
Do you know
And
what
it won't end well.
I'm just being
I'm
honest with
listening,
you.
I'm
Because when the
listening. I
power
hear
of the people, when the people stand
I
up,
hear you
it
guys.
doesn't go well.
Because they're gonna fight back.
Well, because they
I hear you.
outnumber any law enforcement 25 to 1. And I'm not saying that anybody should ever be violent. I'm just saying that, like, when you hurt, as the same as any of you guys, right? Just being respectful and like, considerate. If anybody was to hurt or harm or threaten your children, you would have a very visceral response. And luckily, you guys have the privilege to defend yourselves with almost without redress. Where is the same consideration for your citizens? Because in Charlotte, North Carolina, right, open carry, facing ICE, they left. You guys need to do something to protect your citizens. Suspend your conceal laws. Go for open carry. You need to like seriously do something to protect yourselves. These are not federal agents like you guys know from the past. These are Patriot Front. These are white supremacist
Proud
groups.
Boys.
IDF soldiers.
This is you have over 120 IDF soldiers in your
Yes.
city right now.
That's true.
All of this is widely documented.
Scumbags, yeah.
So what I'm trying to say, like, I report on all this stuff, and I can't stay silent anymore. Like, your citizens, man, are being hunted.
I hear you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you for your comments. I hear you. I'm
Okay.
listening. Is there anybody else that wants to say anything to me? Otherwise, I'd like to get the council out here so they can conduct their business.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
What's to stop a random person from putting on a black mask, wearing all black and claiming to be an ICE agent, and then you guys not having any recourse against them? Anybody can pretend to be an ICE agent. What qualifications are you guys looking at to make sure that they are actually federal agents? Because apparently a warrant isn't enough to just throw people in the streets and do whatever they want. So how should we, the people of Elgin, be protecting ourselves to know, okay, this is a random racist wanting to hurt brown people and Mexicans and immigrants. I was born here. I speak English. I'm still scared for my family. I'm scared for myself because I don't fit into the convention of white. So what's to stop me from, if I'm going to school, if I'm going to work, to know this person, it just wants to hurt me because they've got carte blanche to do whatever they want, or they are an actual ICE agent. What can we do to protect ourselves to know who to respect because it's the law, and who to talk to you guys to be like, hey, this person's impersonating an ICE agent. Do you have any information we can have?
So the most important thing is if you think that if it's an ICE agent or not, they're wearing a mask, is to call us. We have responded to those calls already. So that is my advice to you, right? Don't engage. If you don't think that's who it is, then call us and we will come out and verify. We have taken these calls already throughout the year, so that's my advice to you. And I appreciate your concern.
Well, what if they've
I
already
understand your
grabbed her
concern.
and taken her away? how can she feel protected
So if that
by,
is, if that's,
by
if
the
that's
police
case,
department?
if that is the case, and there are people that are witnesses, we will do a thorough investigation and find out what's happening.
Well, you failed
We
her.
will
She asked you
absolutely
to
do
come
that.
out. She asked you to come out if you failed that. That's
Come
a
out
fail.
to-
She asked
So
you
you're not
to
gonna
call
do
911
anything
if you
till
didn't
something
come out.
actually,
That's not what I said.
something
That's
bad
That's
actually
not what I
happens?
said. That's
No,
not what
you
I
just
said.
said,
You
That's
just-
not- that's
how
not what I
can,
said.
how
I
can
said we will
anybody feel
respect-
safe
I gave my answer.
just
You're not
going
happy
out
with
on the
it.
street?
I gave my answer.
You're not out there
You're
to
not happy with
protect.
it.
You guys aren't out there to protect
Very
them
well, ma'am.
to begin with.
Very well, ma'am.
What are you
Where's the
doing
accountability?
How can
proactively to protect
So-
the people from ICE?
Pardon me?
Exactly.
What are you doing
yes.
proactively to protect people from ICE?
Nothing.
So protecting people from ICE.
Yes.
So
Proactively.
here's the thing. That question
Are you
is
prohibiting them from entering any places, like specifically?
in
Church.
terms of what?
City property.
They can't. They cannot go on city property to breathe. That was the council's choice to pass that ordinance. So if we get calls, we go out and document it.
It's
So-
documented?
Pardon me?
You just document it, don't kick it
That's
out?
what we can do. There's, I know, I keep saying the Trust Act and nobody likes to hear it because it's not the thing that makes people happy. I understand that. But unfortunately, as a law enforcement officer, I can't just disregard the law and say, today we're not gonna follow this law. Tomorrow it's this. You can't do that.
When an
We don't have-
administration, when an administration does that,
Listen to me. I'm speaking for the Elgin Police Department, okay? I'm the chief of the Elgin Police Department. I cannot tell the officers to go and disregard a law today and tomorrow do this for a purpose that I understand. This
How
is a
is
predicament that
them
we
being
have. So
out
my
on the
conversations,
street
my
proactively?
conversations, what we're doing.
How is that breaking the
is
law?
meeting
Just
with
making sure
and having
things
conversations with
are going
our
right.
Kane County State's Attorney. What more can we do? Are there things that we can do? So these conversations are happening. And so I completely understand everyone's frustration. Nothing that I'm gonna say is gonna make anyone happy. I get that. But I at least have to tell you guys, this is how we feel. This is what we're trying to do. This is the restraint that we have to follow because it's the law.
Okay,
It will not
but
make anyone
doing,
happy,
doing
ma'am.
stuff proactively, doing it.
Those are the things that I'm talking about.
It's not against the law. Having the police officers out there
So it
and
is.
patrolling the
So it-
streets
they
to
do
make
patrol.
sure nothing like this is happening.
here's the
How
thing.
is that against
The
the law?
Trust Act that
How is
prohibits-
that against the law?
I'm trying to-
Just being out on the
I'm
streets and
trying to
protecting
explain.
the
We
people.
are out on the street. We are out on the street.
Oh,
I'm not
That's a lie,
exactly sure what
because
you're
she
saying.
called
She's
for someone
talking
to
about
stand
that
with
issue.
her,
She talked to
and you
somebody,
all
and they
walked
said,
away.
"Oh, sorry,
That's
can't
not
do it."
true.
Because of the
Dude,
Trust
stop
Act.
lying,
we-
Chief, please.
Listen,
She asked
I'm
you
not
to
lying.
stand there
What
and
I'm saying you
record,
don't
Chief.
like.
They
She
weren't
said
doing
to
anything
record
against
you.
ICE. They,
She called to have
your
you on
police
record.
officer was not
You
doing
failed
anything
her.
So
against
listen,
ICE.
so I will explain.
All police just want to protect ICE, and that's the way it is.
Ma'am, that is your
That's-
opinion.
that's
and
what-
you're entitled
that's
to your
what
opinion.
all the
I have
police-
explained it. It will not make you
Cook County
happy.
Police, Illinois State
It
Police,
will not make you
Broadview,
happy.
all of you
Very
are
well,
just
ma'am.
there to
If you
protect
just
ICE.
wanted, I will stand here and listen to any concern you have, and I'm not going to respond because it's really not requiring a response. You just want to yell at me, so
That's not
please
good
go.
leadership, Chief.
It is
You have-
leadership.
You are,
It
you
is
are,
leadership.
you are.
It's leadership to tell the officers not to violate the law, to stand here.
Respond and take everything the city's giving. They're telling
We
me,
did respond
right? No, you did
within the law.
not. When she called the police to have you all stand with her when she's
did
afraid,
respond within
you
the law.
failed her. You walked away and allowed her to be vulnerable and to be tear gassed.
Okay.
That's the fact.
Sir, I appreciate, I hear what you're saying.
Why, when the police officer was right there and she talked to him, did the police officer was just like, "Oh, sorry, can't do it"?
I don't even know if the officer said that. So the officer will have body worn camera footage and we can see
Then
that.
maybe
Did you
you
get the
should,
body cam
then maybe you should look at it.
Yes, ma'am.
I thought you did. You investigating.
Why haven't you done it yet?
The investigations are ongoing. There are many body worn camera footage. We are talking with the Kane County State's Attorney in terms of pursuing criminal charges on some of these incidents that we have taken place.
Of your own officers?
Pardon me?
Criminal charges on your own officers?
No, absolutely
Why
not.
not?
Absolutely
To me,
not.
that's abandoning your job.
That's your opinion, sir, and I
You're abandoning your job
respect,
when you're being
I
called to
respect
serve and
everyone's
protect.
opinions and I understand the frustration. I would like for the council to come back out here and conduct their business. I will give anyone my business card. I will set up a meeting. I will meet with you. I will answer any question. If you just want to come and tell me that you're mad, express your frustration. Allow me an opportunity to at least see my perspective and hear what we can and cannot do. If that does not make you happy, there's nothing more that I can do, unfortunately. But I will listen to you guys, absolutely, absolutely. Is there anybody else that wants to say anything so that I can tell the council to
Chief,
come out and conduct
it's
business?
gonna be a little girl writing a diary. on the closet, hiding in the closet. What she's gonna write in that diary about the Elgin police is up to you guys. Are you guys with ICE or you guys with the
We
community?
cannot cooperate with immigration. We cannot cooperate with immigration. That is the Trust Act.
But you can stop them, because that's not written in there. It's not written in there.
Protect, right?
So
Protect.
You can, so you're allowed to stop, because it doesn't say anything in there about protecting people.
It depends on the circumstances of what they're doing, right?
So-
That question.
A warrantless
again,
arrest, you can't stop a warrantless arrest.
Pardon me?
You can't stop a warrantless
They're
arrest.
federal law enforcement agencies with a warrant.
An arrest warrant is
They
not-
don't have a
it's not
warrant.
a valid warrant.
You can't stand there
That's
and
your-
record
No,
on
it's
behalf of
an
someone who's really.
No, an administrative warrant is not valid.
They're an administrative
Make a bunch
warrant
of
and there's
excuses
arrest
to me.
warrants.
Correct.
Administrative warrants, we cannot assist them with, that's the Trust Act.
You can protect
If there's a
someone,
criminal
right?
Stop,
warrant-
but
you can
if there's a
protect from
criminal
them, no?
warrant, depending on what you're saying protection is.
If
because
somebody's
in the Trust
grabbing somebody
Act-
off the street and he says he's got a administrative warrant, he throws him to the ground, you're just gonna let him take him away, or
We
you're gonna
cannot
stop it because he
interfere.
doesn't have a valid
We
warrant?
cannot interfere with civil immigration. So here's the thing.
How do you know that it is?
Right.
It is.
They
an
don't have a
ICE
warrant.
agent.
And then if we
You-
then interfere
All
with
you
them.
would,
Well, that's
all you would do
your
is
career,
just
your
let them take
community,
it,
I guess,
take the
right?
person
Has
away.
nothing to do with
Oh,
that,
we'll
sir.
look at it later.
Definitely has to do
Has
with
nothing
it.
Yes.
to do with that.
If you cared, would you do it for your kid?
I've been,
Would you do it for
sir,
your
just so
child?
you know, and again, I respect your opinion.
Okay.
I've been in the city of Elgin for almost 30 years.
I understand.
So I do care about the community. I beyond
Well, we're
care about
showing
the
it.
community. There are things that I just can't do
Well,
for
we're
the
showing
community
why.
right now, which is why,
Why?
because there's something called the Trust Act, the
Okay,
law.
what's the consequence?
Whipping with someone white.
The
because they have
consequences are
seen a
what
white
you're seeing
person,
right
you do the
here.
same thing?
What's the consequence for you if you step in and stop a federal agent?
It depends.
If you
What's the
saw
worst
somebody
that
just
can
getting
happen?
picked up off the
What's the
street.
worst that
So
can
then
happen?
the question becomes,
Okay, so
are
here's the
you
thing.
willing to step into that
Listen,
line of
I
fire
am-
when
I
the
am-
time comes?
I am running a police department that
understand.
follows the Constitution, follows the laws.
Okay.
I will not direct officers to
So-
violate the law. I
so-
understand the frustration of the community.
But they're
At
violating
this
the
point-
4th, 5th, 14th.
So, in your opinion, sir, and
No, no, no.
That's
everyone-
not
my
an opinion. It's not an opinion.
It's not an opinion.
everyone has an opinion.
It's not an
Every
opinion.
circumstance is different, right? My advice
Incorrect.
now is if you guys want me to set up a meeting with you guys so we can go in a little bit more detail about what we do, how we do it, why we do it, all this stuff. It's not as, this
So,
is just
regardless
express
of
your
what the
frustration
feds
to me and I get it, I understand. I understand.
There were
We
children out
understand.
there, Chief, there were children out there.
Regardless of what the feds do, like, you're responsible for your community, right?
Yes, I am.
So if every single
Including
person.
my officers that I have to
Correct,
make sure are
correct.
following the law.
And guess what? If your officers were charged with a crime, what would they get? Due process. That's right. They would get due process, right? So how do we know that the people that are being taken are even quote unquote illegal anyway? We don't know because they're not being given due process, right?
Right.
Which is why a federal judge just ruled last week that everyone has to have a bond hearing because everyone gets due process.
Yes.
So why are you not protecting your citizens and ensuring that they all receive the due process that the Constitution says that it allows for? You just said you follow the Constitution. Your citizens are being picked up off the street and not being given due process.
Yes.
You are not following the
And that is-
Constitution.
And that
Right.
is not by the Elgin Police Department.
It doesn't matter.
So-
Yes,
You are
exactly.
responsible for the
Community
Constitution.
has no
Shame,
responsibility.
shame, Chief.
That's fine. If that's what you guys want to do, just please. That to me, I will sit here all night and listen to it. If you guys want to do that, shame.
I just wanna know when
You
you're
know
gonna
what,
step in
I-
and start taking action to
When
protect
we-
You laugh, you think it's
If-
funny.
If ICE wasn't,
She
if
think it's
ICE
funny.
wasn't even here,
She
if
does.
ICE
She
was
think it's funny.
nothing right now,
Look at her face.
if one of your police
Face
officers,
expression.
of you in particular,
She think it's
saw
funny.
someone just come out of a van and snatch somebody off the street, what would you do? Say ICE didn't exist right now here in your community, and you saw somebody come out of a van, switch someone off the street, and they struggle, showing you can't take me, but they're being taken, what would you do in that case? Would you say, oh, make a police report later,
We would
call later?
investigate that, ma'am.
What would you do at the time if you were seeing it with your eyes?
Yes, a time-
With your
I
eyes,
understand where you're
what
going with
would you do?
I understand.
What would you, no, don't say you
Answer,
understand.
just answer.
What would you do? would you run over there and would you
You're
say,
giving
no,
two
no,
Just
let me
answer
finish.
the question.
Would you run, I'm not saying anything
When it's
about
not
any
a
goddamn
federal-
federal
when
officers.
it's not a
If you
federal
just
officer,
saw somebody
we would
being
investigate.
so you would not,
We would
if you saw it with your own goddamn eyes and you were right in front of it, you wouldn't run over there
That's
and be
part of
like, what the fuck's
investigating.
going on?
That's part of investigating.
Oh my
And
God.
stop it,
That's
so.
part of investigating.
So she would.
That's part of investigating.
Because that's part of investigating.
Yeah.
So
So
she says
what-
investigating, but but part of that is
No,
running
she's
those
just being
classes.
general saying, oh, we'll investigate,
Because
well, we'll
because what
investigate.
you're trying to do is compare two scenarios that are very unique and very different. So I know what the path you're leading me down, and it's two different scenarios. It's two different scenarios.
Well, I think what you have is a
Right,
tale
two
of
different scenarios. One is involving a federal law enforcement agency, the other is not. It's two different scenarios. So I
So you don't
understand-
give
I
a
understand
shit
your
because
point.
they're federal.
Not at all.
That's
That's
basically
not
what
what
you're
I said.
saying.
I understand your point.
I
You don't give a
disagree.
shit.
Your
I
point is
disagree.
well taken. So
You-
here's the
what
thing.
you have is a justice system that's a two-tiered justice system. For anybody who's Caucasian, they can get due process.
Right.
Anybody who's
Oh,
black,
yeah.
black,
Big time, yeah.
they don't get any due process.
I
Right.
respect
This
your
is a
opinion.
real fucking issue.
I respect-
Yeah.
70%
your
of
opinion.
70% of the people in custody
not an opinion,
detained
it's a
by
fact.
ICE have zero criminal record.
Zero.
Zero.
Okay.
Right, and every mayor and every police chief from every city from in the Chicagoland area is guilty of letting that happen. If you this is so much bigger than you guys even understand.
Right.
Maybe you do understand.
They
And
want a
you're
blind
okay
eye
with
to
Here's
it,
the
Mo, is
thing.
what they
I
want.
do understand, and you are absolutely right. It is multi-layered, multifaceted with many different moving
I'm
parts.
sure it is.
So we are a part of that.
You're a part of the system.
Unfortunately.
Right, you're part of it, exactly.
Are you a fascist?
Exactly,
Are you a
you're part of
fascist
it.
or an
Sir,
anti-fascist?
Sir, that's.
Answer the
so
question,
I'm a
Chief.
police officer, I'm the police chief.
So you're a
I support the
fascist.
community.
She is
That's your
fascist.
opinion of what I am.
I know, I'm asking
So you
those
anti-fascist?
sincerely.
Sir, I'm
We
not-
need to know in this time.
Please.
Sir,
What's
I am
our-
not gonna sit here and engage in some political debate. with
It's
you.
not political.
I'm a police officer that protects the.
Lives at stake.
So
You
here's
need
the
an
thing,
answer.
if there's any other question that I have not answered. if
You
there's
didn't
any
answer
other
his question.
opinion,
The thing of
I didn't
it is,
answer it to your liking. That's
people
the thing.
can't
He's
feel
no matter
safe
what I
anymore,
say-
not even
No
by
matter
the
what I
police.
say, it's not gonna, it will never answer what you guys want me to say. I completely understand that. I respect each and every one of you, your opinions.
Exactly.
We will absolutely continue to follow the law, the Elgin Police Department, respect our community. We will absolutely do that.
What way it's showing?
Now, the things
do
that you,
respect.
I understand that. I get it. I completely
We
get
do
it that you
respect.
have a different
Yeah.
opinion, and that I respect.
If actions speak louder
But
than words,
listen,
man.
sir, the actions of us standing
actions
here and
speak louder than
talking
words.
to you guys, but
Speak louder than words.
I understand.
I think we need to
Can I get the
separate them.
council back so that they can conduct their business,
Sure.
please? Is there
Sure.
anything else that needs to be said? Does anybody want my business card? or my
Yes,
phone?
yes.
Sure, yeah, that'd be great.
I'd love to discuss like what the threshold will be.
I will.
Like
I
what,
will-
Exactly.
what is the line
I will be more than happy to
for our
have-
Right.
community to
What's the
say,
line?
yo, this is too far. You know what I mean?
I could pass
Totally,
that.
and I totally mean that respectfully. I respect all you guys. Thank you for letting us voice these concerns.
Yeah.
But it's not a game, man. These guys are
And
coming
you
for
know,
us.
it's
I'm telling
important
you,
for
when
you
they're
to
done
get
coming
that.
for people
I
of
have a
color,
respectful.
they're gonna come for you if you're a socialist. They're gonna come for you if you don't believe in
I
Christian
think the
Christianity.
Elgin Police Department should issue on their Facebook page, on their social medias, what an official ICE agent looks like, what their documentation looks like, so we are aware and we're informed of what is proper and when it is appropriate, as you said, an appropriate time to call you to investigate. If you guys could give information, that's all I'm asking. What does a proper ID look like for an ICE agent? I don't know. Luckily, I haven't encountered anything like that. So we can protect ourselves, like I mentioned earlier, someone in a black mask just doing whatever they want, or an actual federal agent, which you said you can't interfere with, I understand that. Whether I agree with it, that's not the point. But if you guys publish information to inform us, this is what an ICE agent's like identification looks like, this is typically the vehicles they drive, I think they can drive whatever they want. But any type of specific identification, public to the public, made that information to us, so at the very least, we are informed, and then we know, okay, we can call the police, we can't, whatever that situation is, but at least keep us informed so we know, so we can at least protect ourselves to the smallest degree. Because honestly, if anything, if you guys provide us for information for something as important like that, because as you said, there's only so much you can do.
That we can do. I have no problem
That I
doing that.
would
That's
really-
something.
Why do you
I
need it
appreciate
for?
that. That is something that we can absolutely do, so you understand, like, this is
Yeah,
what,
totally.
this is what a federal agent's badge, like, this
Not
is,
natural.
that's a public education thing we can absolutely do for you. I appreciate that, and we'll absolutely.
You know what's sad, it's come to the point.
Did you have
where
a
we
community
have to
meeting
protect
with the
ourselves.
community?
Because there's nobody to
tragedy
protect
happened?
us
This
anymore.
is
While-
actually-
so just
Nobody.
so
Last
while this
question.
has been going on, we've talked to many people in the community, right? This has been going on for several months. So
We know.
so we have had many conversations with people. in the
No, did you have
I
a
have been
community
shot, I have been
meeting
gassed.
when this happened? What was your proactive response
What
to
did
this
you do to
community
put your
pain?
community at ease?
Did you have a
Everything's gonna
community
be okay and
meeting,
you
No.
win?
emergency meeting to have the people?
They don't care.
Did you have a town hall? Did you have anything? Did the man
No.
come out?
Can I ask-
All I saw
Can I
him
ask
do
you
was
a
get on
question?
camera
Can
and
I
make
ask you
a
a
statement that was not genuine.
Can I
Did you
ask-
have a town hall meeting?
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, go ahead.
If we do a town hall meeting, okay, would we, in your opinion, be able to discuss, right? And I get the frustration part, right? Like, I understand that, people have the right to express themselves, but would we be able to actually have a conversation?
So it would require, I'm gonna be honest with you, right?
Because that's
So-
why sometimes, we're at a council meeting.
Yep.
Failed them miserably.
Bill has.
And that's why you got what you got tonight. And I had to come out here and make sure that you hear me.
I hear you.
Exactly.
And then you took the sheet away when you knew I wanted to talk on to public
You
comment
did not
to
take
try to
the sheet
silence
away.
my
Police
voice.
officers did not do
You
that, sir.
absolutely was part of the problem.
Sir, the
You
police
kept us out in the
officers did not
hallway.
do that.
Deliberately knew I was gonna come in here and say something, and you took that, prohibited us to get in here to even have a chance to speak. So I had to do what we had to do tonight.
Yeah.
We can sign up before the meeting, before 6
They didn't make no
o'clock,
announcement
and-
whatsoever. Anybody out
and
here
before
who
7.
did not get a chance to sign up,
Sir,
sign
I
up,
apologize.
how out there?
I apologize for the confusion.
I don't want to hear nothing about what
That's fine.
happened. It's your
I still
job.
apologize, and I accept that you don't receive it. That's fine.
It's
So,
In my
your job to-
opinion, if your citizens are not able to run away from ICE, no city council member, mayor, or public servant should be able to run away either.
no one's running away.
Your bench cleared because someone got loud.
I think-
Everyone's been searched
I
for
think that's
weapons,
just-
everyone went through a metal detector.
Sir, I think that's just to kind of so it can be a little productive.
So what we
Just
call,
yelling-
so
When
what
you
we,
gonna call
so
this town hall
what this
meeting?
generation
When you gonna call
calls
this town
this
hall
now,
meeting,
what
man?
we expect from our leadership now is we expect accountability. And
Yes.
you don't get accountability when you're behind an office door like a coward.
Yes.
I don't give a shit if he's old. I don't care who these people are, how old they are. They know how to conduct themselves.
Right.
They've read the same history we have. You all know what's happening. Why are you acting like you don't?
We do know what's happening, sir, and it's multi-layered of why we can't do what we can't. Some
Who
things we
leads
can,
this
some
city,
things we
man?
can't.
Who
I'm
leads
letting
this
you know
city?
something
Yep.
right now,
Give
to
me
be
a bunch
honest
of
with you.
answers.
Where all
Those are a
leaders?
bunch of white people answers.
Gosh,
Because it doesn't affect you.
absolutely.
Right.
You have the
Well
complexion for the
said, bro.
protection.
Don't
Yeah.
care.
Privilege.
Okay, sir.
You say you don't want to.
Is there anybody else that needs-
Yeah,
like for these times?
Yeah, I have a book. I have an excellent book.
I can't hear
You
you.
have to engage with this community and
hold a
hurting.
meeting and you waited too long, because yeah, people are gonna come in and yell.
It's not the yelling, just so you guys know, the yelling is,
Hold on, I'm not done.
that's, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Right? Agreed. There's a lot of frustration that needs to be let out. You have the chance and you've had the chance and you've already failed to support the community. So start moving differently now. Maybe it takes 15 meetings of people being upset. That is your responsibility to hold the space and sit there and listen.
Yes.
I don't
Right.
From the
understand why you're
beginning.
seeing confusion or hesitation around it. So what if it's not productive? It's not productive in your opinion.
Ma'am, I've sat through many of those meetings during 2020 protests, during other things. I've sat through many.
This
of
isn't
them.
2020.
Come on,
This is
wow.
My point is,
Wow.
my point of that.
This
is-
is
my point
different.
of
If you wanna speak
my
about-
point of that-
That's-
can I
that's
just, my
terrible.
point of that is, the meeting is not,
Talking about
I'm not worried
kidnapping.
about the meeting.
This is way more.
I'm more
important.
than happy to sit in a meeting and have people yell at me. I've done it many, many times.
Sure.
That, I believe me, I've done it many times. What I'm looking for is more, if it's going to be productive,
She ducked it.
absolutely.
So how you
Be
ducking?
frustrated, but then let's kind of sit down and let me explain. And
What
at
you
least-
need to do is
you won't be
listen at
happy.
this point,
I'm
is what
listening,
needs
ma'am.
to,
Ma'am, I listen,
is
I'm
what
listening.
needs to happen. You can't complain about,
No one's
oh,
complaining.
I don't get to explain, I don't get to explain. Just listen, have a town hall meeting, and just listen to what the people are saying, instead of you just being like, oh, well, we can't because of this, and we can't because of that, and oh, people are fucking scared.
I understand.
Right.
Everybody is.
Right.
I
If you know it's
understand.
not gonna be productive, go on your website and put a meeting for somebody else to run a session on how to protect yourself as a community. There
Yeah.
are 900 million options you could do to build safety.
And did not one of them.
Can I recommend
Just-
three
just
books
start.
that would help?
You're
That would
already
help.
late.
Can I listen, just let
Sure.
so- Okay.
I just want to recommend three books that you may or may not read. right? The first one on tyranny, right? Timothy Snyder, okay? The second one is going to be the Anti-Fascist Handbook by Mark Bragg. The third one that you need to read, and this is the highest one that I recommend. If you want to know what happens to cities when shit goes down, I recommend you find Anti-Fascist, a memoir of the Portland Uprising, 2016 to 2020, written by an author named Luis Enrique Marquez. You can find him in documentaries. I'm telling you what happens to cities. I'm not saying that I would ever do anything. I'm saying this is what happens to cities historically.
Common sense.
Like what happens if your law enforcement does not help your citizens? The citizens end up taking it into their own hands.
Right.
And then everyone who failed the citizens is a target. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm just
social contract.
I also want to the caveat of like I mean that peacefully. This is only in discussion. In no way, shape, or form
I
do
don't
I
take it
promote.
any other way. I get
Got
it.
you. Okay,
I totally
cool.
get it.
Cool.
Yeah.
I just wanted to.
And we're non-violent for 2 reasons.
100%.
For 2 reasons. 1, because it's right.
Yes.
And 2, because it's more effective. It's more effective.
There
You
And
know what, I'm gonna have to.
It's, if you look at Harvard's Erica Chenoweth has researched it.
How effective?
Harvard's Erica Chenoweth has researched it across different countries and time periods in the 20th century, early 21st century.
Maybe we
where we are
don't need to be
now.
violent,
And
but we
she's-
need to step it up.
And she
Definitely,
has
we
We
are.
can't just be holding up our protest
Kumbaya.
signs.
Right.
There are many ways to be
Kumbaya.
non-violent.
Right,
Like-
I'm not saying we need to be violent,
Yeah.
but we need to step it up. You can't just be holding up a
No,
sign
it's
and
not
We have to. We have
oh,
to.
don't chant something,
It's
somebody
not
might
just
get
signs.
mad. It's
It's city council meetings, it's conversation.
we've gotta step it up,
Yeah.
people
It's-
have to know.
Sometimes it's civil
Don't fuck with
disobedience.
us.
Just don't be surprised when some of your community members are done speaking.
Right.
Speaking is good though.
It is good, but
I
eventually,
appreciate-
like,
I
Action.
you
appreciate-
take
I
my
will-
daughter. What do I
will
do?
go out in the hall
Action.
with you guys, but I would like to have the council come and conduct their business. I'm more than happy to go out in the hall with you guys. If you guys want to stay here, I'll wait till after the meeting, but can I
Sure.
bring the council to have their meeting?
Anyone opposed?
No.
We have a motion from the floor?
I appreciate you guys, thank you. I'm gonna have them come out, and I'll be here if you guys want to talk, or just want to tell me you're unhappy, or whatever it is, I'm here, okay?
Yeah.
I appreciate it,
Thank you for coming out.
absolutely.
Who you protect?
Who do you serve?
Who you protect?
Who do you serve?
Who you protect?
Get the first meeting scheduled within a week.
You need to have
Sure.
your meeting immediately.
Okay.
You need-
And have it
How-
up,
how
I'm not
did
saying
you
it
wait
has to be
till
done
a
within a
whole
week.
month?
That the meeting has to be within a week, but have something on there within a week on
Gotta
the
do it.
website of a date when you're gonna have that.
Every minute this goes by and you don't have a meeting
about.
with these people,
Yeah, before Christmas.
frustration's gonna be the
Yeah,
norm.
put it up there before Christmas,
This
have a
is-
date.
They're hurting right now.
Yeah.
Do you get that? Do you
Yes, I
really
do.
get this frustration?
Yes, I do, more so than you would, yes, I do.
Your posture and
I
all who up here right now had a Santa Claus hat on. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, right?
Are you talking about holidays right now? And people have been tear gassed in this
I
community?
understand.
We're talking about holidays? You kidding me? You out of touch. You out of touch.
Can I bring the council out, or?
Who you protect, Chief? Who you protect?
Sir,
Out of touch.
am I able to bring them out?
ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Let him eat cake.
You got a Santa Claus hat on.
I need to see that too.
Terrible. You're terrible, man. Out of touch,
Oh, I'm sorry.
man. You don't have to live, man. As I told you.
Thank you.
Your posture
No, I'm gonna go.
is reflecting of what your decision made that day. Your posture is not in alignment with the people. Your posture is not in line with the people. Show me when you sit there and tell me. Show me when you go and tell me. Oh, gosh.
You leading around?
No, I work hard.
Thanks for coming out. This is important. These conversations are important.
Okay, let me see the messages, sorry. It was amazing.
Ice resolution signs.
Did you guys see Mo's new style?
want to see if we can see the words of this community.
Might be a problem.
Back.
I'm not sure what time yet. Probably.
We're not, this is,
I mean, I
man,
know
you do not
we
see
celebrate on
nothing.
Christmas Eve, so like I love Christmas Eve. But
Bring it back, bring it back. What's the first thing that comes out your mouth?
things
As the mayor of the
that go
city.
along with those.
Hey, Muslim Latina.
It's round one.
What I was saying.
What is the statement?
They're gonna let them come back out. God damn, it's 9 o'clock already? Hey, Sage girl. Oh, they're coming back. They were just out there chilling.
Very vocal what it is that we're requesting.
What's your name?
There was a.
David Morgan. Project.
That's okay, yeah, I'm gonna walk outside, cool down. Thanks, bro.
We got 2 that came out already. Because
I don't know.
I think somebody said something. Somebody screamed at them. Oh no, because Rabbi was talking shit. Rabbi was like, "Who do you serve?" And they got upset and left.
I'll be right back. Let me toss the contact here. Yeah, I'll give you some more information. All right.
They're actually clearly showing the out of touch. Clearly. What is this thing? I gotta get this.
I know. Oh my God! Did you guys see that little girl crying? She was 12 years old, and she stepped in to help her neighbor, and they end up pepper spraying the little girl.
An activist who was right. It's about being human. I don't need to have a badge to do what's right, or be a mirror to do what's right. If you have a heart, a soul,
Well, that's the starting point.
Good connection.
A heart is
drives you
necessary.
to care. And this is not caring like that.
Oh hell no! They're gonna come back with the sweaters.
I feel you. I feel you because you guys are in charge with this robot.
We're figuring this out together.
Like,
But conversations like this, like we're exchanging ideas.
Have you seen what happened in Broadview? Have you seen what happened in Have you seen what happened in Broadview? How are you figuring this out together right now? We're not figuring it out. You're late. You're late.
Rabbi, I'll be there on Christmas
Where?
at Broadview.
Oh.
I'm gonna be speaking some words of Jesus and singing some songs that speak those words.
Nobody should be in there.
Well, guess what?
Wherever.
did you guys hear? Sue said she's gonna be in Broadview on Christmas. Sue said she's gonna sing, and I guess she's gonna do prayer on Christmas in Broadview. It says, "What the fuck, bro? I'm trying to paint the Christmas spirit." When Ice is literally saying, "Ho ho ho." Yes, I know. The audacity these motherfuckers have. And white is this culture.
Meeting.
Sorry to say today.
We have one bid tonight, bid number 25-058, water treatment chemicals.
Mr. Mayor,
That's
I
why
make a
they
motion
just
that we award
Yeah, I don't know why the fuck they
this bid to
just.
the 10 vendors who are going to supply our water department with 14 chemicals, 12 of which we had new pricing this year, in the total amount of $4,505,930.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, clerk, please call the roll.
Councilmembers Alfaro?
Yes.
Dixon?
Yes.
Good?
Yes.
Martinez? Yes. Ortiz?
Yes.
Powell? Yes. Stefan?
Yes.
Dorn?
Yes.
Mayor Campbell?
Yes, the motion's approved 9-0. Brings us to other business. The first item is an ordinance adopting the 2026 budget in lieu of passage of an appropriation ordinance. Move and second for approval.
I know, now we're talking about fucking water.
So far.
I just want to say at the last council meeting, I voted against the property tax increase, and for that reason, I will be voting against this.
Anything else? Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilmembers Alfaro?
No.
Dixon?
Yes.
Good?
Yes.
That one?
Yes. Ortiz?
Yes.
Powell? Yes. Stefan?
Yes.
Dorn?
Yes.
Mayor Hampton?
Yes, the motion's approved 8-1.
Cross to the
Item 2 is an
clown
ordinance
ass.
for the levy and assessment of taxes for the fiscal year beginning January 1st, 2025 and ending December 31st, 2025 of the city of Elgin, Kane, and Cook County, Illinois.
Second.
Moved and second for approval. Any discussion? Ms. Alfaro.
Similar to the last one, voting against the property tax increase, so I will be voting no on this one, to be transparent with the community.
Yes. Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilmembers Alfaro?
No.
Dixon?
Yes.
Good?
Yes.
Martinez? Yes. Ortiz?
Yes.
Powell? Yes. Stefan?
Yes.
Dorn?
Yes.
Mayor Hampton?
Yes, the motion's approved 8-1. Item 3 is an ordinance. Approved 8-1. Item 3 is an ordinance. Ms. Alfaro.
I have some questions for staff. On the packet, page 46, I believe it's the reviews collection. It's slightly going up for 2026. It's going up for the disposable stickers, it's going up 16 cents, and I was just wondering the rationale for making it go up to 16 cents. Are we just, is there a percentage that we're utilizing to increase the tickets? That's part of the contract. Okay. That was prior to my being on the council, so thank you for that clarification. And then I have a few more, so bear with me. On page 48, Bluff City Cemetery, it's expensive to bury loved ones, and the fees go up here, so is that also tied to a contract? Is that why the fees are going up?
I can't say specifically why the fees are going up, but we do have a contract that provides all of the burial services, so I would imagine that that's the result of it. I just can't tell you that with definitive certainty.
Parks and Recs, the Lawyers Park and Wheaton Park Aquatic Centers, oh no, that was fine, because only non-residential. 107, it was on the golf.
Back to the future.
The fees are the same for resident and non-resident, so I was curious. That's for the individual unlimited golf and cart and individual unlimited golf green fee only. All the others have a differentiate between non-resident and resident, so I was curious on why those two were similar for resident and non-resident.
Without asking Golf Director Mike Lehman, knowing that the golf fund is an enterprise fund, there's a recognition that the cost for those differences, there's no distinction between, we're here to attract non-residents as well for all of those venues, so that's why there isn't.
So it's one of those like, and then the other things are...
Correct, but knowing that there's a benefit for living in the city, for having these courses that are still designed to serve a broad swath of the Chicago metro area.
This is gray suit is John Jefferson.
And then lastly, for the Elgin Art Showcase, the one-day rental is the same for resident and non-residents, but everything else, like the one-day rental, the Friday, Sunday rental, there's different prices.
Oh my God.
So is that the same rationale as just to attract more people to for a one-day rental?
That's what I would have to imagine, again, in the absence of being able to ask Amanda Harris specifically, so I'm sorry, I just don't have that.
No, sorry. No, thank you. That's all I have.
Anything else? Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilmembers Alfaro?
Nah, I say you
Yes.
funny.
Dixon?
Yes.
You gonna say zoom up on him?
Yes. Ortiz?
Yes.
Powell? Yes. Stefan?
Yes.
Dorn?
Yes.
Mayor Hampton?
Yes, the motion is approved 9-0. Item 4 is an ordinance for the levy of assessment of taxes for the fiscal year ending December 31st, 2025, and for the city of Elgin Special Service Area Number 19.
You got fucking Bobby. Oh my God, that's too better.
Ms. Alfaro.
So this is a question for the city manager, just if I'm interpreting this correctly and for transparency to the community. Although it says here that the total is $55,200.
I swear, you guys are funny as hell.
The majority of that, if not all of that, if I read this
correctly, that total appropriation, total revenues come from other taxation. Correct.
So,
If you could just clarify.
sure, a special service area is, there's a benefit that the city helps finance that's uniquely benefits a particular geographic area. In this instance, it's an industrial park that wanted to create a traffic signal to benefit its users, and that was something that, again, worked in conjunction.
They had a party right now.
To make that installation, and they're paying us back over the years of that, and that comes through additional payments on their property taxes.
And that's something they've been fully aware of for quite a while.
That's correct.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying that.
Anything else? Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilmembers Alfaro? Yes. Dixon?
Yes.
Good?
Yes.
Martinez? Yes. Ortiz?
Oh my God.
Powell? Yes. Stefan?
Yes.
Thorne?
Yes.
Mayor Campbell?
Yes, motion's approved 9-0. Item 5 is a resolution adopting the 3-year financial plan. Move for approval.
Second.
Moved and second for approval. Any discussion? So far.
Just similar to transparency for the community, given that this 3-year plan includes the 1 year where we're proposing property tax increase. Since I voted against the property tax increase, I'll be voting against this, given that's included in this 3-year plan.
Please call the roll.
Councilmembers Alfaro? No. Dixon?
Yes.
Good?
Yes.
Martinez? Yes. Ortiz?
Yes.
Powell? Yes. Stefan?
Yes.
Thorne?
Yes.
Mayor Campbell?
Yes, motion's approved 8-1. Item 6 is an ordinance amending, ordinance number G665-24.
It's when-
establishing a pay
How the fuck does that happen?
Seasonal employees of the city.
Why the fuck do you have black on top and gray on the side?
For approval, any discussion? Hearing none, clerk, please call the roll.
Councilmembers Alfaro? Yes. Dixon?
Yes.
Good?
Yes.
Martinez? Yes. Ortiz?
Yes.
Powell? Yes. Stefan?
Yes.
Thorne?
Yes.
Mayor Campbell?
Yes, motion's approved 9-0. Item 7 is an ordinance amending ordinance number G66-24, establishing a pay plan for certain part-time and seasonal employees of the City of Elgin Parks and Recreation Department.
Move for approval.
Second. Move to second for approval, any discussion? Hearing none, clerk, please call the roll.
Councilmembers Alfaro? Yes. Dixon?
Yes.
Good?
Yes.
Martinez? Yes. Ortiz?
Yes.
Powell? Yes. Stefan?
Yes.
Yes.
Mayor Campbell?
Yes, the motion is approved 9-0. Item 8 is a resolution authorizing a fire protection agreement with the Illinois Tool Works.
Move for approval. Second.
Move to second for approval, any discussion? Hearing none, clerk, please call the roll.
Councilmembers Alfaro? Yes. Dixon?
Yes.
Good?
Yes.
Martinez? Yes. Ortiz?
Yes.
Powell? Yes.
So JFK said
Yes.
I want to talk to her.
Mayor Campbell?
Yes, the motion is approved 9-0. Item 9 is a resolution authorizing a fire protection agreement with Covestro LLC.
Move for approval. Second.
Move to second for approval, any discussion? Hearing none, clerk, please call the roll.
Councilmembers Alfaro? Yes. Dixon?
Yes.
Good? Yes. Martinez? Yes. Ortiz?
Yes.
Powell? Yes. Stefan?
Yes.
Thorne?
Yes.
Mayor Campbell?
Yes, the motion is approved 9-0. Item 10 is
This
an
is why the fuck that one looks like Officer William.
Macon County Law
Hey,
Enforcement
right?
Training Center for Police Academy.
That one right.
Move for approval.
Second.
Move to second for approval, any discussion? Hearing none, clerk, please call the roll.
Councilmembers Alfaro? Yes. Dixon?
Yes.
Ho, 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 motherfuckers.
Yes.
Powell? Yes. Stefan?
Yes.
Thorne?
This is they got Sam,
Yes, motion is
Mr.
approved
Claus, and
9-0.
Elf up there.
Item 11 is an authorization for payment to West Side Tractor.
Santa. They got Santa
Any discussion?
and the elf and Miss Claus.
I just want to say thank you to staff who was listening to the feedback from the residents and from council on the importance of getting those signs done faster. And so thank you to staff for moving this along. I know there was a whole team that put into the work, and so thank you for all staff for moving that along.
It's not him.
You got ahead of us.
Yeah, the other one's short as hell. And the other one got a baby face.
We're voting on the tractor. But
Yeah, bye bye.
Oh my God, yes, I did.
you got
My bad.
ahead of us by one.
My apologies.
I'm over here laughing, and Rabbi's like, this is
So
horrible,
please give us
man.
comments for.
Okay, any discussion?
No, on the tractor, no, sorry.
Okay.
My apologies.
Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilmembers Alvarado? Yes. Dixon?
Yes.
So this is what I classify as white
Yes.
people problem. We're gonna vote on a tractor.
Yes. Yes. Yes, motion's
We're gonna vote on a tractor.
Item 12 is authorization for payments to signs by tomorrow.
Okay, so I just.
Oh my God, say.
Comments regarding to, my apologies for the mistake. Thank you for staff for listening to the residents during public comment and from city council and understanding the need to get that
Oh
done
my
faster.
God,
So
say,
thank
you're
you
so
for
funny.
the initiative for staff for getting that done and having those available in a timely manner. Thank you.
Second, move the second for approval, and we still have 500 signs downstairs. So start picking them up.
But I'm saying.
Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilmembers Alvarado? Yes. Dixon?
Yes. Yes.
Martinez? Yes. Ortiz? Yes. Powell? Yes. Stefan?
Yes.
Dorr?
Yes. Yes, motion's approved 9-0. Consent agenda.
Mrs. Claus, Mr. Claus,
Hearing none.
Are you aware of all that?
Yes. Dixon?
Yes.
Have y'all been watching?
Martinez? Yes. Ortiz?
Watch it now.
Yes.
Watch it now.
Stefan?
Yes.
So the night before
Yes.
a raid, they'll put
Yes, motion's approved 9-0. Miscellaneous
they're about the
business.
size of a small car, and they fly grid patterns over our neighborhoods.
I bet.
Hearing none.
All the way to Florida, Wisconsin.
Councilmembers Alvarado?
Yes, I saw five.
Yes.
I heard something about it. I didn't know.
Powell? Yes. Stefan?
Yes.
Yes.
Mayor Campbell?
Yes, motion's approved.
They like the size of a car. I told you.
You seen them?
I told you yesterday. He's like, I saw five.
Oh my God.
Hearing none, will you please call the roll.
I'm gonna have to pay attention on that house.
Me too. Mo was saying that they have drones the sizes of cars.
Okay, bring us to
That is
announcements.
crazy.
The next committee of the whole meeting will be Wednesday, January 14th.
So before they do a raid,
at
they're gonna put
6 p.m. in the
drones.
city council chambers. The next regular meeting of the
God
Elgin
damn,
City
they got
Council
money.
will be Wednesday,
Drones the size of the
January
car?
14th, 2026 at 7 p.m. in the city council chambers and entertainment.
What's she say?
So moved.
Do you have anything to say to the residents, Mayor? You said nothing to the residents at all. Your first order of business is a dual roll call, and not to address these communities.
Martinez? Yes. Ortiz?
Yes.
Powell? Yes. Stefan?
Yes.
Thor?
Yes.
Mayor Campbell?
Yes, motion's approved 9-0. Everybody have a head on the council and
This is why I'm scared to ever be on camera.
everybody
You don't care enough to say
Are you
anything
serious, man?
to people in your community that you're mayor?
That's out of touch, bro. That's out of touch.
Wow.
That's out of touch.
This is how you
Merry
guys
Christmas
bankrupt the
and people
city.
terrorized?
Because there's gonna be so
Really?
many like
That's
legal
how it
actions
does,
taken
man.
that like y'all have
Show
to pay
how
out
much
citizens.
you care about
People are
the
mean,
mayor.
It's got.
I be saying the same shit. I be saying the same shit.
Yeah, I hear
You
you.
hear what this mayor said? Merry Christmas, and people are terrorized right now? They can't say that to their families, man. It's out of touch.
What about the woman who was taken by ICE 15 days after having a cesarean section? Who was taken to Broadview, denied her diabetes medication. She was held for over 48 hours with minimal food or water, and she was denied postpartum care.
It didn't affect him, so he doesn't care.
Yeah,
She's not white, so it doesn't matter, right?
I know her.
It's terrible.
Merry Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho!
I hope your grandmother's meatballs come apart in the oven.
All right, everybody.
They're so weird. They are weird.
Thank you all for
It is terrible when your
That's
meatballs come
terrible.
apart in the oven.
Man. Vote them out, man. Vote them out.
Oh yeah, no, they're all gonna lose their seat.
Vote them out.
Absolutely.
That's terrible.
Good night, you guys.
I hope y'all saw that.
It's not a
Merry
waste of
Christmas.
time. It's never a waste of time to speak up.
Good night, you guys.
Thank you very much for listening.
Merry Christmas.
Good night.
Thank you.
What does that mean?
Good night, you guys.
I can't believe they didn't even acknowledge the citizens.
Yeah, they could have acknowledged the citizens a little bit more.
A little bit more?
Yeah, at least a little bit more.
Look, dude, these guys are adults.
That's embarrassing.
They can sit there. They can sit there and show clearing the bench.
Ho, ho, ho. I had to say it.
That's terrible.
It's terrible, Rabbi.
Nothing. Not one word.
Now we gotta walk down the stairs?
Talk about tractor. What? Come on, man.
You're welcome.
Terrible.
Thank you.
Gosh, it's terrible, man. Y'all don't care about this community, man. Y'all get a check and really don't care. Y'all don't care. You just get a check. You just get a check. That's all y'all getting. You getting checks. Getting your pensions. Terrible. All right, Tom, I'm getting out of here.
All right, bye-bye.
Absolutely.
I'll see you.
Thank you for coming out. Y'all, there you go. There you go.
bye-bye.
What's up? Terrible. All right, y'all have a quick one.
Where's my car? All right. Thank you guys for watching me.